Yeah, I want to introduce you to my old friend Steve Gorr. We've been hanging around for over 3 decades.
And this is my friend Fred Anderson. And Fred has made bows for over 60 years and probably 3,000 bows.
Easy.
Easily that many.
Yeah.
I remember the Fashco bow. That was our favorite at the target range.
Yeah, the old Fascos. Yeah.
And what we're going to show you today is the importance of having a good, steady bow arm.
When we as bow hunters decide to go after big game animals, it is our responsibility to put in practice time to make an accurate shot.
Oh.
The majority of beginning archers who start on their own may develop poor shooting habits, which are difficult to overcome. What Steve and I want to show you today is the importance of a good, steady bow arm. Steve, just like Chris Hill, you have a great bow arm.
Oh, beautiful.
We believe that for a beginning or a seasoned archer, a good bow arm is very instrumental to accurate shooting. A solid bow arm may even minimize the effects of a poor release.
We have put together this short illustration that by having less movement in your bow arm, your accuracy will improve. Oh man, right in there!
Nice.
When you talk about the bow arm, there are some articles written where they suggest bringing the bow down from the top. Other articles and books are written where they tell you to bring your bow up from the bottom as you draw back. And then you have the choice of whether you want to start at the target and just pull back and shoot. So what Fred and I are going to demonstrate are the 3 types of bow arm positions and drawing positions. And I'm going to have Fred go through the same motions with his .22 rifle, and at the end of the demonstration you can choose to where you would like your bow arm to start before you draw.
Okay, I'm going to show you from starting up high and then coming down on the target. It's kind of hard to concentrate when bringing your bow down, isn't it?
Well, everything seems to be moving.
Yeah, you're not focused in there. This time I'm going to start from the bottom and then raise it up.
And I'll do the same. I'll start my draw down below and bring it up to the target.
Now I'm going to hold my rifle straight on the target.
Did you shoot 2 feet to the left? What's the deal? Come on.
I just wanted you to have to shoot it at that one I've been shooting.
Okay.
You're used to shooting them in the rump anyway.
Okay, I'll start there. That was so much easier.
It is, isn't it? You know, Steve, Art Young was a big proponent of holding his bow arm right on the target instead of moving. He said it was just a loss of energy to have to go up and try to find it.
Good one, nice one. Now, with the .22, Would you start at a 45 degrees and bring it down if you're shooting at a can? Would you start at a 45 and bring it up if you're shooting at a can? Or would you just start at the can and shoot the can? If you do it with your .22 rifle, why wouldn't you do it with your bow and arrow? That's all we're suggesting. And I realize that there's been 10,000 deer shot coming down from above. And there's been 10,000 deer shot coming up from the bottom. But Fred and my reasoning is, if you're going to end up right here, why not just start there? There's another thing. If I'm pulling on a deer that has come on my runway, this is what the deer can see. If I come up from the bottom, here's what a deer will see. You start here, the deer comes to your runway, you come up and shoot at him. Now I realize that a lot of people who do shoot compounds start a little bit here and they break it over and come down. But I feel they should get that to a minimum. If they're shooting 65 pounds, maybe crank their bow down to 60 pounds where they can pull right on the target. If it's 60 pounds, crank it down to 55 pounds. This little hop, pulling your compound over, may spook your animal. It's not worth it.
You'll want to remember not to drop that bow arm until long after the arrow hits. The repetition of not dropping your bow arm will help you make that perfect shot. And now we'll head out to Africa and we'll show you how a steady bow arm really works.
Hij doet gebleven.
Wow! What a monster!
Pick up the head.
Een monster.
Pick up the head for me.
Vanaf foto's neem vir die sondergang.
Yeah,
I took this eland out of a tree stand and I was using 73 pounds at 28 inches, and the arrow, just before the arrow hit him, the eland went down about 6 or 7 inches and my arrow went a little high. But I'll tell you what, this thing here was laying probably 100, the eland was laying about 150 yards from where I hit him.
good.
When I go to an archery shoot, there is real delight observing the young boy and girl archers and the excitement they are generating while zipping their arrows at various targets.
You and I are kindred spirits. Taking a child fishing, hunting, camping, or introducing them to archery is every adult's responsibility. Please take the time to share your love of archery and the outdoors with a child. What a joy we feel when we cruise big timber or a woodlot with bow in hand. Our heartbeat quickens when we find a fresh buck rub or scrape. All children need to experience firsthand the beauty of our Lord's beautiful creation.